Hello and happy Monday. Sorry about that. It's in my view. We don't want that. That was my light. Hello, how are you? I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. I am sorry I'm coming on late. I have a challenge all week. My live VIP group went live today. I have a challenge all week for myself personally that I am taking part in. And so my mornings are going to be structured, my days are going to be structured a little different this week. So I'll be going on live a little bit later in the day. So hopefully you can jump on. So I'm really excited to be on today. I hope you had a great weekend. The weekend was a little challenging for me. I have a little bit of uncertainty happening in my life right now. Some kind of, to be not, I mean, I like to be as transparent as possible, but something's going on in my life right now that is going to cause some change. And so as I always say, it's like to be open to change, accept that change is inevitable, and this be open to pivoting when necessary, because that great new connection or opportunity could be waiting for me around the corner, right? So it's a little scary, but see, we all go through this. This is what I've been trying to let you guys know, to let you in on this. This is something that is real. We go through this. And today's topic is no different about something that we go through, whether you were criticized or judged when you were growing up, maybe causing you to feel anger or resentment today, when things happen. It's how you respond that matters most, right? It's essential for our emotional well-being to achieve self-awareness around our emotions so that we make better decisions in how we respond when we are triggered based on how we're feeling. Now, achieving self-awareness means taking time to really getting to know who you are, being open to change because, again, change is inevitable, just like I was just saying a couple minutes ago. And embracing that pivoting may be part of the process. Because if you allow yourself to not only accept change and pivot if you have to, that new connection, a new opportunity could be waiting for you right around the corner. And by not trying to control everything and allowing that to happen, it could be something that you needed, but you didn't know how to go about getting, and all of a sudden it's presenting itself because you just allowed yourself to be open to receiving. Hello, I'm Leslie Cadet, and I'm an empowerment coach. I help my clients around, achieve their self-awareness around their emotions so they can handle the triggers, manage their emotions, and live a more positive life. And like I said, this week I want to talk to you about emotions, and I'm going to tackle a few emotions based on specific triggers. But before I get started, I would like to just quickly tell you what this is behind me. First, I want to say welcome. If you're new to watching me, welcome. And if you are a repeat listener, thank you for coming back and supporting me, and welcome home. So again, I wanted to just go quickly over this. This is the trigger cycle. It's something that we go through every single day of our lives, sometimes multiple times. For those of you who have kids, especially too, not only do you have your own personal triggers, but you have your kids, right? You know what I'm talking about. They can just get under your skin and they can trigger your emotions. So triggers are something that happens, right? It's an event and evokes an emotion. That emotion gets fueled by that trigger. What we do in turn with that emotion, it drives our response, how we show up, and the things that we say and the things that we do, which will then take us down one of two paths, whether it's positive, where you're self-aware around your emotions when you are triggered and you're able to make better decisions in how you show up, or negative, which usually is the road to guilt, shame, and regret. Guilt because you feel bad, shame because you were pissed off that you actually allowed yourself to respond that way, and regret because maybe what you did or said was really bad, right? But it's just sometimes when we're in that moment, if we're not thinking about what we're doing, we can really hurt someone's feelings, maybe even hurt our own progress on something that we're trying to achieve. Or it could be professional relationships. So you gotta be, that's why this is really important to learn how to manage this cycle. Some triggers could be anniversary date of loss or trauma. It could be a scary news event, family friction, ending of a relationship, whether it's personal or professional, financial problems, isolation, overwhelm. There's all kinds of emotions that can happen. So many types of triggers. Triggers do have triggers, so the internal triggers, meaning things based on what we've experienced in life and we've assigned our emotion, it's in our filing cabinet, and then something else, external, person, a place, a sound, or a smell could trigger that even more. So that's real quick. I'd like to be able to respect your time because I know time is precious, so that's what this is. So with that being said, let's get to today's topic. Whether you were criticized or judged when you were growing up, whether by your parents, your siblings, your peers, maybe even just people in passing, and it's caused you to internalize feelings of anger or resentment, which that usually manifests itself when you're given what is most commonly known as constructive feedback. It's how you respond in the things you say and you do that matters most. And it's true, right? Because a lot of times, and I don't know about you, but I know that when I was growing up, I was criticized a lot and I was judged a lot. I was teased and I was put down a lot, specifically by my family members. But that happens, right? That's just family dynamics. And you just have to learn how to get through that. But it did help. I did bring a lot of emotions into my adult life, and I had to learn how to manage them so that they didn't manage me. Now, one of the most common effects of being criticized or judged is a blow to your self-esteem and your sense of self-worth. What you are in essence doing is giving away your power over your overall self-worth to other people or circumstances, right? You're allowing for others to be the reason that you value yourself one day as worthy and another day as not being worthy. Our self-esteem is the value that we assign to ourselves. And the value is usually based upon how we are feeling, based on how others see us, right? So I worked with someone who her self-worth was based around what she could do for other people and how they viewed what she did for them. And if they criticized her, then she automatically said, yep, you know what, you're right. Her self-worth was based around how they saw her, and she believed that she was not worthy. And so she believed that because it was based on their feedback. Now, she might have been taking that as a personal attack rather than as actually constructive feedback, but that's how she felt. And on top of that, if someone gave her a compliment, she would take the compliment, but then she wouldn't trust that it was a genuine compliment. So she would say, thank you. And in the back of her mind, she's going, yeah, whatever, right? And I know we've all been there. We've all thought, yes, there's got to be an ulterior motive to someone giving us a compliment, because sometimes we just can't trust that it's true. We don't believe in ourselves. So today I'm going to ask you a question, and I hope that you're brave enough to answer. Here's the question. It's in the title notes as well. Who has the power over your self-worth? Is it you, or do you give it to others based on what you do for them and how they respond to what you do for them? Now, there's no judgment here. I just would love to get your feedback. But I know being honest is scary, but it's the first step to growth around this cycle that we all have to manage every day. And as I said, sometimes multiple times a day. So where do you fit on the scale? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much power do you give to others when it comes to your self-worth? And I would really love for you to participate. Just put a number between 1 and 10. Like I said, there's no judgment. And after you've rated yourself, I'd like you to answer yes or no to this question. Have you ever taken constructive feedback as a personal attack? I have. I know that I have. Again, being honest with yourself on where you are at when you're emotionally triggered will help you get a better understanding of where you're at in this cycle of life, and then to start your own self-growth journey to better managing your emotions when you are emotionally triggered, especially around constructive feedback. Because that can happen. It's human nature. We're emotional beings. Sometimes we allow our emotions to run amok. They get the best of us. So this is it, quick for today. I just wanted to get on real quick to talk to you about it. 1 to 10, how much power do you give to others when it comes to your self-worth? And number 2, yes or no, have you ever taken constructive feedback as a personal attack on you? Now, if you participate in the survey, you're allowing yourself to take the first step to getting at the root of the trigger, that emotional trigger. And as I said, the emotions attached to it so that you in the future are able to make better decisions when it happens, and understand that you're not being personally attacked and that you can use the information that you're being given to do something better. Sometimes when we're working on, especially on projects, if you work in a traditional 9-to-5 and you're working with a team, or you're working on something that you hand in and someone has something to say about it, and you take it personally upon your character, about your self-worth, you become combative. You can become angry, resentful, but it's really just to make you the better version of yourself too. Like someone's giving you feedback, they're just saying, hey, I see this, but have you tried this? Have you looked at it this way? That's how you look at constructive feedback. as a positive towards you. So if you've been listening to me for the last couple months, it's why I created my 90 Days Accelerator program, Manage Your Emotions, Master Your Life, and it's live today. I'm so excited. You'll learn about triggers and what yours are. You'll learn about how you're emotionally triggered. You'll learn how to manage your emotions. Best part is when you learn how to effectively handle your triggers and manage your emotions, taking what you've learned with you into the rest of your life, you can start living a more positive life with clarity, focus, purpose, and of course, happier and content. Now, it takes 21 days to form a habit, by the way, and 90 days to create a lifestyle. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, in 30 days, you're going to be fixed. No, because guess what? Your emotions are going to be with you for the rest of your life. It's how you manage this piece when this shows up so that you can make better decisions in how you respond. That's the important piece. So if I'm able to serve you in any way, I'd like to be able to help you because, let's start a dialogue. Maybe there's something that you're handling right now, you're dealing with right now that you need some help with. And you're looking for just someone to say, hey, you know what, this is what's happening. I just need to kind of like run it by you. That's what I'm here for. That's what I love to do. I love to be able to help my community because the more that we're able to help the more I'm able to help you, and the better you're able to handle this piece here when this happens, I feel like it's a better life that I'm helping you live. Then the ripple effect is whatever you're doing, making your life better, is going to rub off on someone else, and so on and so forth. So this is what I'm trying to do, is to help other people become better human beings so that we can help the world become a better place to live in. Because we're all going through a lot of crap right now, whether it's politically, religiously, emotionally, whatever that is. A lot of stuff is going down right now. And just to be able to handle this piece will make all the difference in the world for you to live your life with clarity, focus, purpose, and of course, happier and content. So that's it. I want to say thank you so much for watching, whether you're on here live or watching it back. I truly appreciate your support. Remember to navigate your day with an attitude of gratitude, because with the right attitude, it will put you in the right mindset for when life happens. And like I said, this is going to happen to you sometimes multiple times a day. I'm Leslie Gaudette, and I'm an empowerment coach. I help my clients achieve self-awareness around their emotions so that they can handle their triggers, manage their emotions, and get back to what's really important, which is living a more positive life. I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you all tomorrow. And oh, don't forget, answer the questions. Guess what? You'll thank yourself later for it. Hope you have a great day. Bye for now.